Good day, I'm Rex Prime. I'm gonna play Broken Sword, the Smoky Mirror. Alright. Interesting that the game always... Wait, I can't speak. Alright, give me a moment. I'll wake up.
Cutting-edge technology, in 1978 at any rate. A stuffed swordfish. It was General Graciento in full-on lounge lizard mode. It was a portrait of some thug in a uniform.
Okay.
A tiger skin lay on the floor.
1 second. Like that. Right.
The door represented the escape route. I didn't want to watch a lot of tawdry soap operas. On close inspection, I noticed that the swordfish was peppered with machine gun bullet holes. The general was a real sportsman, and no mistake. I didn't want the picture. A lava lamp, hip in a retro way. I had no doubt the general thought it was hip, full stop. I didn't want the lava lamp.
She sounds
The
so
tiger was beyond help.
childish when she says... When
I didn't want the lava lamp.
she's sulking. What do we have here? Nothing, I guess. Then the only thing left is to talk to... Oh. My journal is in French when I play as Nico. That's interesting. Alright.
That tiger skin. You didn't kill it yourself, did you?
Alas, no. I had to import a synthetic one from the United States. It is very comfortable to lie on naked.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to man-made fibers. I, love your TV.
Oh, yeah. Cool, no? Oh boy, female mud wrestling.
What is on the screen? Oh, I see. Is this Twitch safe?
Big fish. Catch it yourself?
Catch it. Fishing poles are for children.
Then how did... Are those bullet holes?
2 magazines on full automatic.
Okay.
It put up quite a fight.
Can you turn off the TV, please? I don't have anything prepared.
That's an impressive hi-fi system, General.
Would you care to hear some music, my dear?
No.
Oh, it's
Don't look.
no bother. I don't even have to get up. Ah. Mom!
What is going on here?
Nothing, Mom. I was...
I'm in uniform. And when I'm in uniform, it's...
Madame la Presidente, sorry, Madame la Presidenta.
Now, what is going on here?
Nothing, Madame la Presidenta. I was just showing my friend Nico some of the cool stuff I've got.
Hi.
Good afternoon, señorita. And just what are your intentions toward my son?
Intentions? We were just talking.
How nice. She has good bone structure, Raoul. Has she any brains?
She's a reporter.
Is she? And what sort of questions has she been asking?
I'm a freelance photojournalist. I do lifestyle features.
For what sort of magazines?
It looked safest to play dumb, with good bone structure. Haya, lifestyle of the super rich and vainglorious, Envy magazine,
Excellent. Raoul, you've chosen well for a change.
It was pretty obvious who pulled the strings around here. I hope George was making good use of the time I was buying him.
And then it goes. Pa 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 pa.
And when you were in this band of yours, you used to play that song for 2 hours?
Yeah, we were really famous at our college. Still, ours wasn't as good as the original version.
I have never heard that song before, yet I have no doubt that this must be true.
Hey! Psst! Hey, George! Dwayne Henderson. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Get to the American consul and tell him I've been imprisoned without charge.
Get real, George. He was the previous occupant of that cell you're in. We're gonna have to use good old American know-how to get you out of there.
Uh-oh.
That, and this truck full of explosives I've got here.
Dwayne, listen to me. You'll kill all of us.
You're such a naysayer, George. It'll go like clockwork. Negative to negative, it's positive to you gotta get the bare copper wire here. Let me just, damn. All right, I'll just hook that up. All right, there we go.
What?
Okay.
What's with the
Just a minute.
subtitles?
I've got to get to a safe distance.
Quick, Miguel, hit the mattress.
You have strange customs up north.
Here we go.
Too late.
What?
Are we dead yet?
Horse shit.
What happened to the explosives?
There ain't no explosives. My dumbass supplier must have given me organic fertilizer instead of chemical. All I got here is 400 pounds of lightly fried horse apples.
That's a lovely image, Dwayne. Never mind, I'll think of something.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
Solid bars protected the small window. I wasn't getting out that way. I couldn't escape that way.
Didn't even try.
My very own slop bucket. Already I was feeling institutionalized. I wasn't going to demean myself by using the bucket until I was desperate. That door looked pretty sturdy to me. The door was locked. It was the lock which held the door fastened.
Well, thanks, Captain
I didn't
Obvious.
have the key to the lock. It was a length of rope, knotted in a hangman's noose. I couldn't reach the noose. It was Miguel, the musician. Listen to me, Miguel. You give me that rope and I'll get us out of here. Is there somewhere you can hide from the General?
Of course. My friends have a boat ready to take me upriver. But how are you going to break out of here with just a short piece of rope?
I'm not sure, but I'll think of something.
I have a knack of somehow accomplishing things with random
Your
items.
plan doesn't work. Will you let me hang myself in peace?
We'll think about
Someone had thoughtfully provided little shades for the light bulbs. The rest of the prison area looked like an English public toilet.
it. I'm trying to think.
I couldn't reach the light.
I don't think I've ever been in an English public toilet. Here, let me pick lock. Alright. Lock pick. I always say pick lock for some reason. Alright. Let me think really hard. Lucky Rock at the light. Noose on the lock. Oh. Yeah. And then the Dwayne guy will
Dwayne was waiting expectantly. The rope was securely tied to one of the bars.
use. Yeah, Dwayne will use his car.
I had nothing else to ask him.
What? You grab the rope and you give it to Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne,
Oh,
I
okay.
want you to tie this rope to your truck and then drive forward. I'd had no idea whether this was really going to work, but I'd seen it in a black and white western. Of course, Hopalong was using a horse and Dwayne had a 4-ton truck, but hey, the principle's sound.
I don't think the
Anything you
rope will hold.
say, George.
Please forgive my mother. She can be a little difficult.
Oh, my feet. Raoul, propose, you idiot.
Don't mind her. She just wants grandchildren.
Don't think I can't hear you, Raoul. I want
Raoul.
the worthy successor, and you're not it. Propose now, or I'll do it for you.
Look, Nico, we haven't known each other very long, but... What the hell was that?
What
I
did it
didn't
say?
know what was going on, but Georges had to be involved in it somewhere.
I ain't gonna say a thing, 'cause that sweet sound of falling masonry says it all.
Quick, senor, the river.
Did they say masonry? There was
Huh?
an extra
Wait,
wow
What about
vowel.
Nico?
Georges, what have you done? You only had to sneak a look at the chart, and it's turned into World War III.
No time to explain. Come on.
Don't move, terrorist scum. You talking to me, Junior? Yes, I'm talking to you, fat man. And my name's not Junior. A word to the wise, Junior. You carry on waving that pea shooter in my face, and the next person who sees it is gonna be your proctologist. Savvy? Get it up. I
Why
am
are
happy
we
to
still
report
here?
that I have apprehended the terrorist.
You idiot! Not them! The other American and the French woman! They're the ones!
It sounded so whiny. Wow, okay, the audio is pretty loud now. Calm down. Here, like this.
When I recovered consciousness, I was alone, washed up on the riverbank. My head was aching fiercely, and my mouth tasted like a swamp. At first, I thought the music I heard was in my head. Just my luck to wind up in paradise with a migraine. But I followed the sound and discovered a treehouse in a nearby clearing. Interwoven vines made up what looked like a drive belt. The contraption consisted of a crude wooden wheel with wooden slats. That vine rope could be useful. The machine was broken. Perfect for a game of poo sticks. It would have been a shame to
Poo
tamper with
sticks?
the elegant bridge.
Yes.
Perfect for a game of poo sticks.
Wait, or give me a second. Poo sticks. Game. What is that? Oh, you throw a stick in the river and then just like, I guess, check whose stick reaches the end first. Okay. And I'm guessing it's named after the bear poo
water wheel had been built to provide a natural source of power. The wheel had a rim of roughly beaten iron. The iron rim of the water wheel would have torn the skin from my fingers if I'd touched it. A wooden box was connected to the nearby water wheel. It seemed to be working just fine. It was a pile of damp leaves. It was a pile of damp leaves.
Said the same thing, but slightly different intonation.
It was a large wooden cross. It was heavy. I guess that was intentional. I couldn't see any great benefit in sharpening the cross.
Okay.
It seemed to be working just fine.
Well, that's the problem. I'm trying to stop it from working fine.
2 round stones were carefully balanced on a wooden structure.
And the reason I'm trying to break it is because I can.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Right? As usual, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just checking what the game wants me to do.
The leverage from the cross allowed me to turn one of the stones, but the other one remained stationary.
And why am I turning the stones?
Two round stones were The stones were too heavy to turn by hand. I'd always wanted a treehouse like that when I was a kid. Hello? Anyone home? It was a pile
Oh.
of damp leaves.
Oh, I get it. Take this vine.
The stones were too heavy to turn by hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to put the vines. What? Okay. I guess I didn't do it.
The vine provided a drive belt to connect the two stones.
Why am I turning the stones?
Now I had the contraption working.
It's not a it's just two pieces of stone.
2 round stones were carefully balanced on a wooden structure.
What?
The stones were too heavy.
Is this a red herring? Okay, this is definitely a red herring. Or I guess I could, I don't know, smash something. Grind something, I mean.
The cone was ideal as a makeshift container.
For what?
The cone was empty.
Ah, okay. Thanks for that information. Lipstick. Biscuits. This thing. The idol. Idol. Or fetish, I guess. Right. Well, I'm not using the... What's it called? The worm.
It was a pile of damp leaves.
Did I miss something? I don't think I missed anything.
The machine was broken.
What can I...
It was a pile of damp leaves.
Oh, this is an air vent, I guess, and it's blowing on the leaves. I thought something was hiding there. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, nothing. I know this. This. Just making sure I've used everything. Yeah, I have. Except for the worm, which I will not use. Oh, okay, I guess I can climb. Or not.
I'd always wanted it. There was no way of climbing up to the treehouse. There was no way.
Okay. Why do I still have these papers?
The iron rim of the water wheel would have... It seemed to be working just...
I don't know. What? Why am I sharpening it?
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Okay, so do we want to dry the leaves? No, but why would we want to do that?
The leaves were too damp to burn on their own.
But why am I trying to burn
It was
them?
a pile of damp leaves.
Too damp to burn on their own? Missed.
There was no way.
Give me a hint. Perhaps you can get the attention of... Okay, so I guess that's why we're trying to burn the house down. Why is this working?
The bank statement was just what I needed to kindle the damp leaves.
Pretty sure the damp leaves still won't catch fire.
As I held the fetish to the iron rim of the wheel, a shower of sparks cascaded onto the leaves.
Oh, it's inhaling air instead of exhaling it. Intaking and I don't know.
Quick, man, put out that fire. I've got a sick woman up here.
Sorry, Father, but I needed to attract your attention.
No way that that was as
Why?
long as this
What do you
part.
want?
My name is Stobart, George Stobart.
I'm Father Hubert. I don't suppose you speak French.
Huh?
No.
Why do you want to know that?
I found a
Or
young woman
maybe.
with a fever by the river this morning. The poor girl is close to death, and there's nothing I can do for her but pray. I don't understand her, but I think she's speaking French.
Hang on. That must be Nico.
Why would she not speak English? Wait. No.
The ashes were all that remained of the leaves. The leaves were burnt to ashes. It was Father Hubert.
What is this priest just doing here?
That's my girlfriend you've got in your treehouse. What's the matter with her?
She's been bitten by a venomous river snake.
Can't you do
Oh,
something
and
for her? There's a cure, isn't there?
this...
I ran out of penicillin and morphine years ago, but the local people speak of a root which they believe will counteract the poison.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind the root in this contraption that I fixed, I guess.
What are you doing out here in the jungle?
God's work. Not quite the destination I had in mind when I set out, but well, you know what they say? Mysterious ways and so on.
You didn't plan to end up here?
No. I was on my way to the miners' camp in the north. I was stuck here when my boat capsized on the river.
That's exactly what happened to me. How long have you been here?
11 years.
What?
Where can I
Why
find
did they
this route?
stay here?
No. But maybe the shaman at the village can tell us.
Shaman.
Will you show me the way to the village?
Me? Oh, but I can't.
Can't? Nico's life depends on it.
Oh, say
You're
he said
right.
can't.
Of course I should, despite my own guilt and shame. But
I ruined my own
I
joke,
can't
sorry.
go as a representative of God with a creased collar.
A creased collar? You mean you put your personal attire higher than the life of a sick woman?
I will not go to that village looking anything but my best.
Give me your collar. I'm sure I can find a way to press it.
Oh.
Thank you, my son.
Oh,
In the meantime, I must contemplate my sermon.
am I not going to be using the...
There was obviously more than a creased collar bothering the priest.
I thought I was gonna grind the roots, but I guess I'm gonna
So there I was,
iron it
hundreds
instead.
of miles from civilization, doing the housework for a priest. It's a strange world.
Strange world in a... I feel like that those are some lyrics or whatever.
The press worked surprisingly well on the collar.
Surprisingly well.
It was Father Hubert's, and very nicely pressed it was, too. Here's your collar, Father.
Wait, so is Father
Thank you,
Herbert
George. You'll probably think it a little odd of me to make such a fuss.
living up
Oh,
in the
no.
treehouse?
If I've been living in the jungle for 11 years, I'd be completely screwy, too.
Screwy? Yes, perhaps I am. Ever since my last visit to that village,
Do you want to tell me what happened at the village?
I forgot my vows.
It's-
I let myself be overwhelmed by the beauty of this unspoiled paradise, and in a moment of weakness, animal passion reared its rampant head.
You know, you should be writing romantic novels. Did you experience some kind of a physical liaison at the village?
Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I found myself doing the monkey dance.
I've never heard it called that before. And I didn't want to pry any deeper into Hubert's murky past. Now you've got your collar back, will you take me to the village?
I've still not finished my sermon.
Look,
What?
Father, I still don't know why you're so reluctant to visit that village, and it's none of my business. Whatever the reason, it can't be more important than saving Nico's life.
You're right. I must be crazy. We must make haste if we're to reach the village before nightfall.
By the time we reached the village, it was sunset.
No.
Hello, boys. Glad to see you're still wearing the underpants. What?
They're the best Christmas present we ever had, Father.
Mine are too tight.
Well, we all have our cross to bear. This is George. He has a request to make. I'm afraid I can't stay. Good luck, George.
Okay.
That's a relief. I never feel comfortable with him about.
Me neither. These damn pants keep riding right up my butt.
So, what do you want?
Accents are so weird.
My girlfriend has been bitten by a snake.
So, everyone in my family has been bitten by snakes.
I was bitten by a dormouse once.
She's real sick. I hoped your wise man might have medicine.
Wise man? You must have the wrong village.
Are you going to stand by and let my girlfriend die?
Of course not. What do you think we are, savages?
We'll start the preparations for a cremation feast.
Father Hubert said there was a wise man in the village who could help me.
Ooh, he must mean the old man, the shaman.
Shaman?
I'd like to see the shaman, please.
You can't just go walking in there and demand to speak to the shaman.
Why not?
Isn't the
You have
shaman?
to observe the protocol. The shaman demands tribute.
Tribute? You mean like a gift?
That's right.
The eternal question. What do you give a man who has everything?
I've never heard shaman be pronounced as shaman. Oh, wait,
This
maybe.
stone is what brought me here.
That's a spirit stone. I wouldn't touch it if I was you.
You're right.
I'm already holding
You
it.
could be cursed.
Would your wise man have any use for lipstick?
Not in that color.
Haven't you anything in black?
Of course I don't.
What do you mean, of course?
Look, I know it's not much, but I want your shaman to have this.
Do you expect him to eat that?
He's an old man, you know. He might choke.
He might choke.
Here, he'll like these biscuits.
If you say so.
Okay. Guess it didn't.
He liked the biscuits, especially the black ones. He wants to know if you've any more.
Did he eat all the biscuits?
The box was completely empty.
Wow.
The guards looked as fierce as anyone can, wearing only their underpants. The guards...
Can I talk?
Give me a clue. What kind of things does your shaman like? Does he have a hobby, a favorite sport?
You insult us. The shaman lives on a higher plane.
Oh, right. Maybe a book would be more suitable. Or a jigsaw puzzle? Don't you just hate choosing presents for people you don't know?
Feels like they're saying the name Seamus.
There wasn't much point in sending the empty box back to the shaman. There wasn't much...
Well, I'm gonna walk in anyway.
Stop. This is a private village.
Gonna poison you guys.
I didn't think the Indians would accept that gift.
Alright. Oh,
I didn't think the...
okay, never mind then.
There wasn't much point in...
Oh, the black ones. Wait, oh, wait, can I not combine? There.
I put my lucky piece of coal in the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
Seamus.
I'll give them to him.
Yeah, now we're just standing here, waiting.
The shaman didn't want the black rock.
So the lucky rock was not that lucky. Is this gonna work?
I tucked the bright red panties in the empty box. Here, I found some more of those biscuits for the shaman.
I'm guessing I have to
I'll
use
give
like
them to
the idol or the The fancy rock. 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 Rock.
The shaman was pretty mad about those panties.
What?
Well, I didn't mean to offend him.
You didn't. He was disappointed that they didn't fit.
Ah. Understandable. Alright, so it's either one of these. Should we start with the fetish? Sorry. Why do I... Never mind.
I put the statue in the empty box. Here, I found...
I'll give them.
What now?
The shaman said to give you back this statue.
He didn't want it?
He's already got one.
Okay. Then it got a bit of rock.
I put the Mayan stone in the empty box.
And I guess the music indicates that this was the right option.
Here.
I'll give them to him. The shaman wants to talk to you.
I hoped he would. Well, it's been nice to talk to you guys.
Right.
The woman was grinding a sticky mess of corn in a bowl. That woman certainly wasn't the reason I'd come to the village.
How do you know?
The man was busily weaving a cloth. That man wasn't the one I'd come looking for.
How do you know? Right.
The old guy was obviously the shaman of these people. It was the focal point of the village, the communal cooking fire.
How do you know?
The fire was too hot to approach, even if I'd wanted to.
Wait, there's a garbage
It was
can.
a basket full of rocks.
Okay, maybe it's not a garbage.
I couldn't think of any reason to steal the villagers' rock collection. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Please, sit down. Welcome, George.
Thanks.
It has long been foretold that a white man would bring the coyote stone to this village.
The prophesized white man.
I don't suppose this would be any use to you.
It sure would. This wax on a stick will change our lives.
What do you want it for?
To decorate our bodies for the monkey dance.
Monkey
Why
dance?
is Father Hubert so reluctant to visit the village?
I don't know. He used to come here a lot, but then he just stopped. You'd think he'd want to spend some time with his kids.
His
Did
kids?
you say Father Hubert has kids?
3 girls and 5 boys by my reckoning. All conceived in the same week at the Feast of the Monkey Dance.
Wait, what? Huh? Oh, with multiple people. Okay.
My girlfriend's been bitten by a snake.
And you want me to heal her?
That's the idea. Can you do it?
I'm not sure. My gums aren't what they used to be.
What?
Listen,
You're gonna
my girlfriend's in a coma. Please, old man, give me the root.
What root?
The root.
Father Hubert told me of a root which could cure the bite of the river snake.
There's nothing sacred with these people. That was our secret, known only to members of my tribe.
If that root is my chance of saving Nico's life, then I want it. Fast.
There is time yet, George Stobart. Time to learn why you were called here.
Fine. If I listen to your story, then will you give me the root?
The eel travels far, but still returns to the place of his spawning.
I'm
And
still
look,
thinking about
I'm
the
running on a
prophesized
tight
white
schedule,
guy.
so can you skip the riddles?
Many years ago, when the world was young, the great god and king Quetzalcoatl was defeated by trickery and deceit. his enemy Tezcatlipoca took his place as leader and demanded terrible human sacrifices. A group of loyal priests found a way to trap Tezcatlipoca. But his powers were so great, they knew he would not remain trapped forever. His time of incarceration would end with the eclipse, which marked the close of the Fifth Age. So the priests fashioned 3 obsidian stones which contained the power to seal the mirror for all time. But before the stones could be put in place, they were seized by the invading Spanish.
But how did they trap the evil guy?
I feel the same.
Built a pyramid which they told Tezcatlipoca was dedicated to.
I cannot
At
pronounce
its
that
center,
name.
They fashioned a huge mirror of perfectly smooth obsidian. Luring him into the pyramid with praise and flattery, they used sorcery to ensnare him in the mirror.
Suppose I was to believe there was anything in your story, other than the rambling delusions of a seriously wacky old man. Suppose I was to swallow it, hook, line, and kitchen sink. What then?
Then you would see that
Hook,
the
line,
fate
kitchen
of the
sink?
human race rests upon your shoulders.
Do I get anything to help me combat Tezcatlipoca?
Like what?
Well, a magical weapon?
Get real, George.
What happened to the stones?
They were taken by the Spanish to the coastal town that is now called Quaramonte City. Only one stone reached Spain. The other 2 fell into the hands of buccaneers. The Jaguar stone was captured by an English captain, El Draco. The Eagle stone was taken by a pirate called Ketch. The 3rd stone, the Coyote stone, reached Spain safely. That is the stone in your possession.
Alright, wait, so it reached Spain and then it was delivered to France? But why? Did they steal it from the Spanish?
Tell me more about the Eagle Stone.
The stone was loaded onto a galleon with many valuable artifacts plundered by the Spanish. But shortly after leaving harbor, a terrible squall blew up and damaged the ship. The ship was intercepted by a bloodthirsty pirate, Captain Ketch. Ketch made short work of overpowering the crew, stealing the treasure, and sinking the Spanish ship.
Where's the Eagle Stone now?
Nobody knows for sure. Ketch retired from piracy and bought an island in the Caribbean.
So, on the island in the Caribbean that he bought?
Tell me more about the Jaguar Stone.
Many centuries ago, the port of Quaramonte was entered by a ship flying Spanish colors. The captain, the man known as El Draco, sent soldiers ashore. Only when the soldiers arrested the
dragon.
mayor did the people realize that they were English privateers. The mayor was held hostage while the soldiers looted and plundered the city. Amongst the treasures they stole was the Jaguar Stone.
Where is the Jaguar Stone now?
I suppose El Draco took it back to his homeland, across the Great Sea.
To England. What do I do when I find the stones?
Bring them here to me and I shall prepare you. The stones must be taken to the heart of the pyramid. Only there can they be used to seal the gate by which Tezcatlipoca will return to this world.
There's an eclipse of the sun due very soon, isn't there?
Correct. The eclipse which marks the ending of the Fifth Age will come before the next full moon.
Less than 2 weeks. I didn't really believe that Tezcatlipoca would return, but I figured Karzak's plans were in some way connected. Now do I get the root?
Here, take it.
Oh, he just
Make
had
haste
it.
if you wish to save the girl's life. The hummingbird sings to me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep.
Oh.
Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
I didn't get to ask about the pyramid. A little later.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Yeah. That does not look like the route I had in my pocket. Yeah, definitely the music
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in the cone.
indicates that I'm progressing the story. Wait, no, let me look at it first.
The cone contained the precious antidote. Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
Nico,
Hey, psst.
here, drink this.
Oh, George, it's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other 2 stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, Josh Stobart?
Which is so angry.
Patient is sounding more like her old self already.
After flying across the Caribbean Sea.
Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
So I'm guessing gonna play as Nico in England.
It looked like a set of plans. The guy was studying a large document. I recognized the instrument as a theodolite, but I had no idea how to operate it.
Theodolite?
The steps led up to the top of the cliff.
I'm guessing there's more.
It was a net left to dry in the sun.
Sorry. Accidentally skipped the dialogue? Or monologue?
I didn't want a fishing net.
Yeah, you had to walk all over there just to tell me that. What?
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Just walking up to him, look at the plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to
It kinda
show some
sounds like
interest in
Dwayne.
the project. Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
Okay, you
You're
didn't have to say the last thing.
Look at this. An article about a total eclipse of the sun.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I don't want to be rude, but it just comes naturally. I really don't care.
What are you doing with the theodolite?
Surveying the old house. I got great plans for this place.
Oh, yeah?
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I
Oh.
see opportunity. This place is ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century,
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
approximately,
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts.
What's
Why
up with this
here?
guy?
a wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha.
Seamus.
That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
How do you survey a house like that?
I put a target reflector on the end of one of the flagpoles up there on the house. I sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target.
What?
Understand?
Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Okay.
A cute little putty tad. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
I saw there's an achievement.
Hi, Puss. Wanna play?
Uh-oh.
Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
If I give it the
The
worm.
cat looked at me as if to say, why have you brought a dead worm halfway around the world? I had no answer.
Why have I? Okay, yeah, I got the achievement.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am.
I feel like I've
don't
seen
like
her
tea.
before.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is.
That's Ruddles.
Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
Does he? I'm gonna say yeah.
You bet. Especially spit roast.
What?
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you
Okay.
interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Is he? I guess.
Yes, I am. You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins,
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus, Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
Did I hear it right? She said that she knows just about as much as I know about my great grandfather, and then she started talking about all
How
that.
come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards
Super
sank the
detailed.
Jesus in an act of treachery.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men
What? Oh,
with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He
Okay.
transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite. What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
It's a museum? That could be just what I'm looking for.
oh, yeah.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. pure, green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown.
So he was a
The difference
privateer.
Between
Yeah.
a lawful privateer and a pirate. Yoo-hoo!
Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate,
But he did show them his letter of marque.
but they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
Okay.
It was Frost and Mina. It was a sturdy, extendable ladder. The flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point.
Let's change it.
The ladder extended easily.
Not.
You there? What are you doing?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping
As you do.
Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
Can I climb anyway?
Get down!
Sorry.
Right, fine.
It was a closed window.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
The window was locked. It was an old house. It was locked.
The house is closed.
How come?
Yeah, I've noticed.
Undergoing refurbishment.
Oh, of course. This must be the place Bronson's surveying.
The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
Yeah.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Mina?
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am.
What?
I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to fight my way through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No,
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Am I late?
It was a flagpole, one of a pair. I couldn't reach it. The flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point. I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Ah. I'm gonna guess that I have to talk to Bronson again. Oh, wait, stop, don't. There's
A
a tree.
large tree stood beside the house, with a suggestive U formed by the branches. I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree.
Okay, then why did you look at it? Or whatever. Careful. Yeah.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters. One of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Okay, that was all. Sorry, I meant that as a question. That was all? Alright. Can I walk up the pier? Oh, I can.
The kid looked about 11 or 12. He was fishing with the intense concentration of someone who had all the time in the world. It was a seaworthy little craft, in bad need of a coat of paint, but spotlessly clean and maintained. I didn't know the first thing about sailing a dinghy.
You want to buy some fish?
Nah, I don't like fish. What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
In which
George.
language?
It means, well, it's just a name. Do you know anything about a forthcoming eclipse?
No, but that explains why the weather's about to get real bad.
Rio, it's a beautiful day. There's no more than a whisker of cloud in the sky.
Trust me, man, it's going to get real bad.
Why are the subtitles wrong?
Do you know anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They're going to regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
No school today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Well, you know, there's a lot of competition.
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Got himself hung.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat
Hanged.
those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
Will you help me get those plans?
I don't want to go nowhere near that man. He promised to drown me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Why did you leave a fish in his sleeping bag? Okay.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Hung, hanged. I think you... If the clothes are hung and the man is hanged. Maybe it's the other way around. Alright. Yeah, sure. Chase him if...
What do you think of Rio?
Fish boy? If he comes near me again, I'll throttle the little squirt.
Calm down. What's he ever done to you?
Socked me in the back of my skull with some kind of fish, that's what.
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way! What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always
I
had
was
a
no
secret
idea.
desire to be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horse shit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear?
Catch you later, Bronson.
So Oblivion dialogue every time he ends it. A dialogue.
I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Be quiet this instant, Mina.
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
It's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is.
What?
washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Woe betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
So what was the cat for? I can take the ball. No, okay, never mind.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon.
Let me save just in case. Just in case there's something I can get out of this.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
Okay, first we go up the ladder. Can I grab the flagpole?
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
Panties.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
I'm guessing he's gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare. The house's windows looked out over the bay. Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all locked.
Wait, something reflective.
That was no good.
Okay, fine.
Maybe in my high school days, but not now.
Why do you keep carrying it? Right.
The ladder reached all the way up to the flagpole. The window was... It was locked.
So what do I do? Can I... No? There's nothing here.
I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree.
I could think of several, but I'm not gonna tell you. Can I give you a coal? Throw the coal at the flagpole?
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
What do I do?
A cute little putty tad. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
Right, let's go down. Let's try to talk to him.
Did you see the sisters go by?
Yeah, they wanted to string that Fisher brat up. Of course, I told them where to find him.
A fink as well as a creep. Nice.
But he'd managed to vanish somehow.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Wait, can I grab the net?
I didn't want to fish.
Okay.
Did you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
Just as well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily? You're madder than them.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch,
What?
the pirate?
Wasn't it
Yeah.
obvious?
What, doesn't bother you?
Why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
Can you let me
Sure.
have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old
Oh,
ladies.
the cat.
Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
What will he like more? Oh, because he's
Is
a
this
fisherman.
worm worth a fish?
Could be good bait. How did it die?
I think
Tequila.
it drowned in tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while though.
Goodbye, little grub. Right? Have you caught the fish yet?
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Well then. I guess I walk up now. Where did the sisters go?
It was locked.
Maybe I talk to the guy. Can I talk to him? Okay.
I had no more to talk to him about.
Okay.
I didn't want a fishing.
Oh, okay.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I got a bite.
You have?
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
Rustiest whale I ever see.
I still need a fish, Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
Make you try again?
It was half a rusting bicycle frame. The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
So I'm looking at what the kid is doing.
Rio had gone back to fishing. It was half a...
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
Just puts it in his pocket.
What can I do with an old inner tube?
I know what I'd do. I'd make the biggest catapult you'd ever seen. And use it to
Catapult?
smack Bronson with a fish from a safe distance.
Those ballistic fish shenanigans of yours are gonna get you in deep trouble someday. It was the old inner tube from the bicycle which Rio had fished from the sea. 3 feet of slightly perished rubber. Bound to be useful for something. The fish was wet and slimy and decidedly dead.
I don't know why I'm trying to befriend the cat in game.
Okay, cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish. The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
So
I wasn't going to risk...
Why am I trying to get the ball?
A cute little putty tat. Actually, no. It was a mangy old flea bag. It was busily torturing a red ball.
Yeah.
I could have loaded the cat into the inner tube and launched it out to sea.
What's he talking about?
Get it? Oh, Stobart, you kill me sometimes.
My God. I think I can get the reflective tape. With the rubber tubing, inner tubing.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing.
Okay, never mind then. So what do I do?
I had no more to talk.
Oh, another fish.
There's a fish, my man.
Why is he giving me another fish? Wait, was this one live?
The fish was wet.
No, okay. Maybe I can combine the fish and the tube.
Not such a good...
Okay. Can I give the fish to Bronson? Yeah, now I'm gonna have to wait until he walks over, yeah.
What do you think of my fish?
Where'd you get that?
Out of the ocean. It must live there, I guess.
Smart ass. Why are you carrying a dead fish?
Why not?
It's dead? Oh. Catch you later, Bronson.
Is that all? Can I smack him in the head?
He wouldn't have wanted. Catch you later, Bronson.
Let's see. Where did the old ladies go?
No.
Give the fish to the cat again?
No. I couldn't just go around throwing things at other people's windows.
Why not?
Nah, I didn't. I couldn't reach.
Of course you can reach it. Okay.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. No, I couldn't just...
Do I have to just keep fading the cat?
I wasn't going to risk further laceration.
I was trying to give the fish.
Here's another little fish. little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
I need to look at the bronze's plans, okay? Let's try feeding the cat one more time. Or not. Guess it doesn't have any fish more. Oh, wait, don't talk to him.
There's a fish, my man.
Why does it keep giving me fish? Now I'm gonna check the hint. Love when the hints tell me to do what I'm already trying to do. Okay, feed the fish one more time. No, what? Feed the cat one more time.
Here's another little fish.
Alright.
The little monster.
Perhaps you can dislodge the marker from the... Been trying to do that.
Nope.
Okay, wait, fish. I'm thinking... Right, we have fish. We have... we can't talk to the guy. I have a tube. Maybe we can...
Nope. No, that's wrong. That wouldn't work.
And what, do I put a fish on the inner tube? Oh, hi, Stobart. Mr. Arde, right?
There's a fish, my man.
Sorry. I've just figured out how to solve this puzzle.
That should get the old cat dancing. I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardiac.
Give me the ball. And then I throw the ball on the flagpole.
Nah, I didn't have...
Okay. Maybe I throw the ball at the guy. Or give it to the kid.
He wouldn't have wanted that.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Throw the ball at the thing. Come on.
What would you give me for this fine red ball?
There's a very nasty Arabic insult I could teach you.
Forget it.
Oh, come on. I want to hear it.
There was nothing else. There was nothing else on... That was... I didn't want...
I have the ball, now what? Okay. Now? Okay.
He wouldn't have wanted... Catch you later.
On the plans?
A cute little putty tat.
Throw it at... No?
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
Can I throw the ball from here?
Nah.
Alright, let's look at the hint. Okay. Thank you for the helpful hint.
Nah. I didn't want to risk the wrath of that vicious animal by putting my hand within striking distance of those claws. Maybe I had a future as a surrealist artist. I didn't want to... A cute little putty tat.
What is the ball for?
No, I couldn't just... No.
Talk to him.
I had no more to talk to him about.
Okay. Maybe I can look at the plans while he's leaving.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
Okay. I didn't want a fishing net.
You have to actually remove the fish you hanged. Don't know why he doesn't do it. Maybe I have to be on the ladder. Oh, okay, so I have to grab it like that. See, this is helpful hints. Not like the game. Like, oh, try knocking the marker off the flagpole. Right. What was I trying to do?
Nah.
Maybe I can... Maybe I can try swinging the ball.
Not such a good...
Yeah, I guess it would be a bit too easy.
I wasn't going to risk... I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
I guess I need the tube for something. So let me take it back. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't have a flag on.
Sorry? No, no. I keep pressing too fast. Come on.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all.
What? Oh, okay. All right.
Nah, I didn't have the
Hmm. So I have the ball now.
Nah, I didn't have the... No, I had to... Nah.
What? Oh, wait. You mean like... Oh, now I get it. Thank you. And then I get this.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes!
Somehow he can manage a
So it was a
catapult.
lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
But he can't just throw the ball. Right, and now I go down, take a look at his plans.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you, too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah? Fine. I'll be waiting.
Is that safe? Wait, can I look at him? Am I just gonna steal it? Okay, I guess I'm stealing it instead. And somehow putting it in my pocket.
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Yeah? What do they say?
Hey! Get away from there!
How
right
did they
now.
see that?
And stay out!
But they didn't see me taking the theodite? What's it called?
It was Bronson's theodolite.
Theodolite.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask.
Okay.
I didn't...
Catapulted? No. Oh, I see. Take away the ladder.
What you doing, Bronson? Just hanging
Oh
around?
my-
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there, but not much, obviously.
It was Bronson's surveying target. He must have dropped it when he had his accident. The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things.
Wait, let me talk
Bronson
to him
was
first.
dangling from the flagpole like the worm on Rio's fishing pole.
Hey, get me down!
What's the magic word?
Please!
Oh, bad luck. I was thinking of Alakazam. I had no more to talk to him about.
Right, now he can't interrupt me from taking his plans.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans.
I don't even know why he
Engineers'
wanted...
drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel. Another stain on the bedspread of paradise.
Yeah, I noticed he's hanging there, waving.
It was Bronson's plans for the hotel from hell.
Let me talk to Rio now. I genuinely don't understand. George just comes in on this island and decides he needs this plant, these plants.
Look here, Bronson's plans.
Was I right? Is that creep up to no good?
Darn right he is.
Right? Was that all?
There was nothing else.
Hmm. Oh.
You there? Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
No.
Hi, could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
You know, hanging from flagpoles suits you.
Get me down!
Not until the old ladies have heard exactly what you had planned.
I've got your plans, Bronson. I know about the hotel.
So what? This is between me and the dames.
Those sweet old ladies trusted you. This isn't what they wanted.
Oh, people like them don't know what they want. Instead of wasting their money on this mausoleum, I can turn it to profit.
But you should have discussed it with them first. If I was to let you down, will you promise to come clean about your plans?
Sure I will.
And you'll come to a tasteful compromise with Miss Frost and Miss Mina?
Taste? What's taste got to do with architecture?
Oh, dear. You'll have to stay where you are until you see sense.
You rat.
Catch you later, Bronson. Hi.
Never mind that.
I wasn't going to risk... I'd had enough.
Alright, fine. Again...
Bronson was dangling from the flagpole like the worm on Rio's fishing pole.
Do I use the
I'd
theodolite?
had enough of talk.
Or do I have to show them the plans?
Here, Bronson's plans.
Okay.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina. Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes, Cave Canum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bedbug. Ouch!
Lovely as this little vista is, I'd be really grateful if you could let me into the museum now.
Certainly, young man. We are most grateful to you for exposing this scoundrel. Mina, the lock.
Thanks, ladies.
Stobart, be a pal. Get these harpies off me. Ooh!
Nah. I leave you there. Good luck with the next puzzle. Well, I hope I can solve it.
While George was basking in the sun-drenched Caribbean, I went to London. It was a long shot.
And
but
good luck.
I thought I'd start my search for the Jaguar stone.
The
at
audio is
British
loud now
Museum.
again. Right.
It was a phone, probably for staff only. The cabinet contained a dagger decorated with Mayan designs.
Oh.
The attendant didn't show it, but I sensed he was watching my every move. The carving looked Buddhist in subject, but Mesoamerican in execution. There was a huge carving of somebody who must have been important once. The carving looked Central or South American in style, perhaps Aztec. The two Japanese girls were inexplicably amused by something. The pots in the case seemed to amuse the girls no end. The display case contained a couple of vases.
Vase.
It was a woven wall hanging with a South American design. The corridor led back to the main entrance. I didn't need to make a call.
Can I help you, miss?
Have you ever heard of an English sea captain called El Draco?
El Draco? Not a very English name.
Oh right,
I
we're
think
in
that's
England
what
now.
the Spanish would have called him. It was about the time of the conquistadors.
16th century. Oh, I know. That's what the Spanish called Sir Francis Drake.
Francis Drake? Have you got anything here that belonged to him?
Indeed, miss. We have a couple of artifacts he brought back from one of his journeys.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. I wanted nothing to do with that statue. It made me nervous somehow. The cabinet was locked. There was nothing very useful in my bag, just a single hair clip.
Gotta leave it to mark our territory here.
It was a hair clip. There was nothing I wanted to do with the statue except find out where he bought his hat. It was a small, flat square of polished obsidian.
Oh, okay.
Nothing like the one I was looking for. According to the caption, this was the scrying mirror given to Dr. John Dee by Sir Francis Drake. Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases bore me.
Old vases.
I doubted I could sneak this enormous stone out under my jacket. It was a stone identical in size and style to the Coyote stone. However, this stone bore the image of a jaguar.
Oh, so it's the stone.
The cabinet was locked. The mask
Wait, no, I didn't look at it.
The mask looked more African than American. I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of somebody.
George?
Perhaps I'm a Philistine, but old vases.
Oh, right, I already looked at it.
I had and have no interest in old pots. Bonjour. I wonder if you could help me.
What's with the audio?
so funny? Oh, never mind.
Hair clip. Unlock the cabinet.
That's the kind of thing Georges would do, not me.
Alright, fine.
Excuse me, miss. Please don't touch the exhibits.
It was a woven wall hanging with a South American design.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a changing room for some reason. Why would there be a changing room?
What can you tell me about the scrying mirror?
Ah, that belonged to the alchemist and part-time Elizabethan spy, Dr. John Dee. It was brought back from the New World by Sir Francis Drake and presented to him. It's Mayan, you know.
What is a scrying mirror?
It's rather like a crystal ball, and you can't see anything in it. Apparently,
Okay.
he had a partner who used it to talk with angels. If you ask me, you were barking mad.
It didn't look anything like the Coyote Stone. This one was like a little black shaving mirror. Is the scrying mirror the only piece of obsidian Drake gave Dee?
Funny you should ask. There's another called the Jaguar Stone. Dee never liked it, though. Said there were angels in the mirror, but devils in that stone.
Can I take a closer look at Dee's mirror, please?
No, you cannot. That's why the cabinet is locked. They tried some newfangled interactive scheme. And you can guess what happened. Bloody kids ran off with half the exhibits. Hands-on experience, my foot. In my days, it was hands off, I ask you. What do kids know about ancient Mayan civilization? Nothing.
Sorry, I zoned
I
out.
didn't think the museum attendant would be interested in a hair grip. Not even a cute one like this. Can you tell me something about the Jaguar Stone?
Certainly, miss. The so-called Jaguar Stone was brought back from the Americas by Sir Francis Drake and presented with, as you already know, the more famous scrying mirror to John Dee. The old loony didn't like the stone, though. Reckoned it was tainted by the devil. Come along, miss. I'll show you the mirror.
I've already... Oh, never mind.
There. John Dee's famous scrying mirror, given to him by Francis Drake.
Do you know if this mirror has any relevance to Tezcatlipoca?
Who? Tis-let-lick...
Can't
I
even
can't
say it.
even say it. Oh, there's someone here who'll be able to help you better than me.
I'm sorry if the audio is bad because...
This young lady has some questions to ask, Professor. I think she's from France.
Because
Professor Roubillet?
Eh? What? You two know each other, do you? Excuse me, the telephone.
it looked like the audio was low, but I can't tell because I personally only hear
We
him
meet
talking
again.
one ear.
Mademoiselle, France, eh?
Yes, I believe that's where you live, Professor.
I have a house there, on the outskirts of Paris, but I haven't been back for many months.
I thought you were going to stay in Quaramonte to witness the eclipse.
Alas, business comes first. An important consignment of artifacts on loan to the British Museum. But I intend to return to Quaramonte in plenty of time.
Professor Oubier, your taxi's here.
If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to at the docks.
Let me talk about the Jaguar. He took it.
Can you answer me some questions about the Jaguar stone?
Certainly, miss. If you just step this way. It's gone. Some sods have inched it.
I've itched.
Stolen it, miss. Never mind. The silent alarm will have been tripped. I'm afraid nobody can leave until our crack security team gets here.
How long will that take?
Could be a while. I think it's their tea break.
The thief could be miles away by then.
Don't you worry about that, miss. Just don't try to leave.
It was too much of a coincidence that Oubier showed up and the stone promptly disappeared. I didn't have time for their crack security team to finish their tea. I had to get after him.
Can I grab the key? What did they say? Half inched it. I'm gonna half inched that tablet.
The key didn't fit this lock.
Okay.
The key unlocked the case.
So, I guess I'm stealing the dagger.
It was an obsidian dagger, thin and razor sharp.
And what, then I make a hole? No? Okay.
I didn't need.
Do I use it to threaten him?
Don't you think it's suspicious that Oubier has urgent business at the docks?
Not in the slightest, young lady. He's gone to oversee the unloading of cargo, an exhibition of Mayan sculpture on loan from Mexico City.
What's the name of the ship?
The Zibalba Princess, moored down by Tower Bridge. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I didn't steal the stone. I was nowhere near it.
So who do you suppose did steal it?
Oubier.
It must have been Oubier.
Huh! Begging your pardon, but he's a man of letters. A professor.
So was Moriarty. Man of letters or not, he's your culprit. Take a look at this.
Why am I showing him this?
What are you doing with that?
Just looking. What was it used for?
It's a sacrificial dagger, and I'd feel a lot happier if you put it down.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
I just showed him that I stole it.
I doubted the girls would be any help to me.
Wait, can I put the dagger in my purse?
No, I'd have to think of something else.
Give me the key. Am I sure?
I locked the case again and took the key.
Am I sure the key doesn't fit?
I'd already tried to...
Okay.
That's the kind of thing Georges...
Okay. I get it.
That won't... No. I don't think so. No, that...
Can I just leave?
I'm sorry, miss, but I shall have to ask you to stay.
Oh, but surely you don't suspect me of stealing the stone?
No, but you will have to make a statement to the police. You're a witness. Excuse me, miss.
I didn't want the mask, although it certainly reminded me of... Look at this. The thief left this key in the cabinet.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That makes the theft an inside job, right?
Oh dear.
What?
In other words, the thief was Professor Oublier.
Well, let's leave that for the police to decide, shall we? I better phone them right away.
Oh, now I can leave. Right?
Hello?
I knew I had nothing to worry about if the police were called.
Yes, I'll hold.
But I had to catch up with Oublier,
Yes, I'll hold.
and fast.
Please, miss. Don't go.
Come on.
Okay.
Can I do it? Yeah.
The doors were securely locked. The doors were...
Why is this working?
I levered the handle open with the thin dagger.
Meanwhile, back at Ketch's Landing,
The room had been decorated to resemble the interior of a sailing ship. It was disturbingly effective.
right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Let me... Yeah. Getting pretty hungry. So I guess I'm gonna eat food. As you do.
It was the electronic marker which Bronson used with his theodolite. It was Bronson's theodolite.
Why did they steal it from him? Anyway. Also kinda need to go to the bathroom. Oh, the game is almost over. Anyway. Come on. This is the same, right? Just gonna quickly check. Come on. I'm just a really fast reader. There's the panties. Alright. Is there a way to go to the main screen? Okay, like this. Yeah, so this is it for today. I'll see if I'll stream in the weekday. I'll probably have to wake up earlier so I can be more awake. I felt like kinda too sleepy last time, so I decided to just skip the weekdays. But maybe I'll stream. Oh look, there's my mouse, just flying around like that. So okay. So yeah. Right. Okay. I have to remember. I gotta check the problem with the imbalanced audio. This entire week I was meant to send an email to what's the name? What? Broken Sword developers. It's the Revolution software. Alright, so just Google it so I don't accidentally forget again. Just keep it there on the screen. Alright, so yeah, I'll see you when I'll see you, but it will be next week at the latest on Sunday, but hopefully more often. Yeah. Good. Let me just get it to 2 hours. Alright.